Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So good to be
So,
here. Thank
ladies
you.
first. Ladies first, Anita. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anita Govender, and I'm a transformational coach. My work focuses basically on healing the emotional wounds that we've experienced. And together with healing the emotional wounds, I'm also looking at working with your belief system, and they both go hand in hand. So that's basically what I do, and I've been in this space for over 12 years now.
Wonderful.
I love it.
And
Thanks.
yeah, it you you are a bright light and definitely have so much to add to this because it is a transformation that has to take place. It almost is like the old person has died and the new person is living, and you do get to recreate and do that transformation
Yes.
without having to actually experience death.
Yeah, I second
Abs-
that. And additionally, I've interviewed Anita on my show, What's Your Story? And I can tell you she is exceptional and very knowledgeable about what she does. So I'm incredibly privileged to be able to have another conversation with her, which really, guys, is what we want this to be about, is having a good conversation about why each one of us is passionate about the service that we provide in the addiction space for people. So thank you so much for being here, Anita. And I'm so looking forward to learning more about you, Daren Brooks. Talk to us about you.
I have been in a little bit different space for about 25 years. I opened a center called the Bridge Recovery Center, and we do mostly chronic illness. We do a lot of addiction, but we do a lot of chronic illnesses as well. And usually, you guys have touched on this a bit. It's been fascinating over the years to get more into the space of having people realize that they have to actually change an identity. It's not just giving up a substance. I mean, that's the cheap seats, right? I mean, that's the easy, like obvious, but it's that person, it's that personality, it's that identity that's tangled. It's not, oh my gosh, you're doing heroin. Well, maybe they are, but you never want to criticize someone for trying to feel good. Let's figure out why they don't feel good, what that identity is all about. So for a long time now, we really work with people who are devastated, really let them know that the keys are hanging around their neck. They really do have the ability and the power to unlock these mysteries, but leading them there is, I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure. And my own self. I mean, like everybody, I've got my stuff, I've got my weaknesses and insecurities, and kind of dancing with my own crazy self and helping other people and trying to be forthright about that, and really making a lot of progress on a lot of fronts it's been really humbling, but it's been spectacular as well. It's a privilege to be here. Adrienne, thanks for putting all this together. That's a lot of work.
It is
It
a lot of
sure
work.
is. It's I got a wild hair and thought what we need is a summit on the changing face of addiction, because as I've said so many times, everybody almost has heard of that fentanyl, other drugs are coming across the border and how much is getting confiscated, but nobody's talking about what doesn't get confiscated and ends up in people's bodies.
Yeah.
And either kills them or gets them in a life of really where they're caught in the grip for a long time.
Yeah, I love it. And something that both Anita and Daren said that I love is we really do have the ability to recreate our experience, and we do that through allowing our old beliefs, our old habits, our old patterns and conditioning to be released, and then recreating that identity in service to ourselves. And I think, something you'll hear pervasively through a lot of these speakers is authenticity and being vulnerable and being true to yourself. And in doing that, you no longer suffer, and therefore you don't struggle. You don't have a need to numb out with addiction, addictive behaviors. And it's not just to chemicals, right? I was addicted to work.